Okay, so this guy, he got sued because high school student, he licked soy sauce bottle for $480K. Am I reading this correctly?
Yeah,
Am I
so
doing well?
basically,
What?
he posted a TikTok, you'll see here, of him licking his finger, putting it on the sushi, licking a soy sauce bottle, a cup. Posting
Why?
this
That's what he fucked up.
establishment claims that their sales have plummeted since this video went viral. So they're suing
What a
him,
fucking little shit.
him for lost wages or lost profits. Now,
Oh, you dickheads.
That's gross. Is he playing back?
They're all rich kids.
lawyer is saying, you don't know that you didn't make money the past few months because of this. There's other competition in the area, other sushi spots.
Where people aren't licking
the
their
fact that they're
product.
spraying something on food.
That's fucking.
insane.
These kids gotta get.
I mean,
I am so
wild.
for.
I get they're Ariana Grande fans, like when she licked the
Oh my
donut and
God,
put it
the
back.
got off from that, like that we're all loving her again. I'm shocked.
I'll always stand, but I was disgusted in that.
Yeah.
Because it was just gross, and that dude is even grosser because he's really fucking ugly. So he can't do that. He's not a pop star.
Yeah.
I'm all for face shaming these people.
And,
That's the least of what they deserve.
It is. It's just crazy that, sort of like me with my unfortunate bathroom situation, if you don't post it, what's the point, right?
Maybe just don't do
So, like,
it.
But the thing is, if they
wouldn't,
are
yeah.
doing it, they're gonna film it.
And listen, people probably have done this before. This is
Yeah.
not. I would expect this more from an American tourist.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, I'm
Not
glad it
a
wasn't.
local, but this is like you said, it's rich kid syndrome.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, oh, I don't care. I can buy my way out of this. It's like, I hope not in a little jail cell.
Yeah.
He was a little twink bank. He's not gonna have a good time in there.
Oh,
And
boy.
look how much money they lost? 115 million. Okay, but 16 billion yen. That sounds way more than like 115 million.
About conveyor belt sushi, I had it for the first time when I was in London, and it was such a new concept to me.
Conveyor belts are actually been around for a while.
Sure, but I had never been there. Little Jersey girl, we go to diners. We don't go to conveyor belt restaurants. So there I am. And
Some people are.
the idea is fascinating. You're sitting at a table, food comes by. Granted, at the places I'd been to, they were all covered. There were like lids on things.
Yeah.
You remove them and they're sealed. And
So those kids.
cover off. But this was like 10 plus years ago, like 15 years ago. But now I don't know that I'd want to go back.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to go back either, but I wouldn't, just like I wouldn't want to go to buffets nowadays.
Yeah.
After COVID, there was something, and it's not even because of that, but it just like you go like, oh, like there's something to it, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah, I actually thought I'm a big buffet guy because I'm classy. And I thought COVID would full on kill, extinct, kaput the buffet. But like months after the fact, everyone's got a buffet again. It's as if we've
That's true.
forgotten it all. And I'm indulging, you know?
You know, I'm
I'm a roulette player.
okay with the buffet. Only because, right, we learned that is the right word, fomites. Like when someone, if there's little particles of a virus, it doesn't live for very long on surfaces. I still think is nuts, though, is the direct contact. How we're all back to hugging and kissing on the cheek.
I agree.
And then the
Yeah, I
blowing
don't-
out of birthday candles is still a thing, and I've always thought that was heinous.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never that
I
never
could
made
see you
sense.
not liking that actually.
Which is weird because she loves birthdays.
Poop.
No, well, yes, but no, let's say I bring in a bagel. Let's say I bring in a bagel.
You brought in a bagel.
Actually, we're going to change that. I come in with Steve's calzone
Not a thing.
from Calzone Steve Truck.
Fake business.
I come in and I'm like, hi, Sabrina. And Sabrina's like, wait. And she just blows on my calzone. She just goes, and,
You know, most men would pay for that.
I was going to say OnlyFan. OnlyFan.
and then
most men would
I'm,
like that.
I'm just going to eat it and pretend like that didn't just happen.
mean,
In
most
fact,
people-
I'm going to sing at her and applaud the fact that she just blew on my food.
And see, that's where I have to make you exit. Anyone who sings in public, sings to you, don't ever serenade people. Don't do it.
Even on birthdays?
You know, no serenations.
Scrooged.
No serenations. I mean, birthdays are the happy birthday song is different, but like, you know, if you're I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, come on, that's
I
tradition.
don't know. Most people would want me to spit in the calzone. I know when I work at Steve's calzones, when I'm like working the counter. I'm
Don't
like,
promote the lie.
Wait, Steve,
coming.
how is
Steve would charge more if you spit in the
How
calzone.
is Sabrina at the register? Is she one of your best or worst employees?
Oh, she's great. Yeah, we tried Bill out there once, but he kept telling everyone not to buy our fake calzones. And I was like, Bill, I don't know why you would let me hire you for this gig if that's how you're going to behave. Sabrina, opposite. She said, please buy our fake calzones. I had to tell her to stop saying fake, but other than that, model employee.
That's the first day of training is to get rid of the F word.
Stop saying fake.
Well, my whole thing was this isn't an actual food truck. I'm in a dumpster. There's no food here, period. What is going on?
And
that was kind of my deal.
negativity spreads to the customer. They don't come back. No repeat business if the guy's selling them the food saying, oh, this is a dumpster full of fake pizza. How am I supposed to get repeat business?
Folded pizzas.
Steve, what is the special calzone today on Monday?
Oh, today's the Monday Blues blue cheese calzone.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't account for how expensive blue cheese is, so it's a $50 calzone.
You know what's fascinating to me is that you can't even come up with a tasty sounding fake calzone, much less make a real.
You don't know what he put in it. What if it's
He
like,
just said blue cheese. Doesn't sound appetizing.
he didn't finish? What if it's like blue cheese and pears and arugula and he's getting
Worse.
saucy with it?
Exactly.
In a
What if,
calzone.
Bill?
don't
What
even
if
know.
it,
Do you know what a
those
calzone
things-
is?
I do know what a calzone
don't think you do.
is, and I get it at Steve's Calzones.
Yeah.
And we
Then you do not know what a calzone is.
indulge.
Employee of the month, Sabrina.
Oh my god! You know they made a movie about
No,
that once.
Steve,
Maybe.
Steve, did you realize Bill was such a conspiracy theorist?
Never in my life, no.
Right? It's wild how he's just doubling down.
Down the rabbit
Doubling
hole.
down on
QAnon
truth.
Bill. Nothing's real anymore. Aliens are here. Calzones are fake. Vaccines or whatever the vaccines are. Bill's all over the place.
I know.
It's sad. It's alarming.
It is sad. That part I will agree with. This is.
Oh my God. Economist.com titled this, or the second line is, brothers are doing it for themselves.
They can be hit or miss. They can be hit or miss. Yeah.
Dr. Doug Stein, that's a fake name, estimates
Jew.
that he has performed around
Stein and Jew.
50,000
That's a fake.
vasectomy procedures. He's been practicing urology for 40 years, but still achieving that impressive tally has meant a lot of sunny Saturdays and windowless rooms hovering over scrotum.
Oh, just isolate
wow,
that.
this guy and I have
Isolate
a
that
lot
for
in
Gino.
common. Ooh,
He is the
sizzle.
popular choice for Floridian men looking to get the snip, but in the summer of 2022, demand for his services suddenly surged. On June 24th of last year, the Supreme Court issued its ruling in the case of Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, reversing its decision in Roe v. Wade, allowing states to ban abortion. He saw registrations from potential vasectomy patients almost tripled the next week. In the second half of 2022, vasectomy rates across America were far higher than in previous years. A 17% increase in procedures in the 6 months after the ruling, 29% increase between July and September, blah, blah, blah. Here's what happened. You know these men are not making these appointments for themselves. Wives are doing it for them. They are making the appointments like they do for the dentist, for the whatever. They're making their husbands go. I understand the science and the numbers. There is an increase, but we really should have researched who made the appointments? Like, who is really pushing for this? I don't think it's men. Bill, I think your brother is one of the few people I've ever heard of
So he says.
who was, I don't want to say excited, but not gung-ho, but like, was like, this is what we're doing. I'm doing it, and I'll talk about it.
Yeah, to highlight, it was very good of him to highlight that it's not as intrusive or painful as we would be led to believe, that I still maintain. But I was still not clear as to how much his wife was a part of this, though. He more described the procedure than whose choice it was initially. You know,
Do you think it was your sister-in-law's or no?
I feel like she could be pretty assertive, so perhaps, but boy, I don't know. I mean, I love the thing, and we discussed it with Jonathan, how guys always do it in March, so it gives them an excuse to sit back and watch March Madness for a while, and not just not go to work, but also I think like to just sort of have play the whole, I just got a vasectomy, so leave me alone and let me watch my stories, like that whole thing, and then yeah. But it sounds like you are pro more men doing this, as am I. I hate people, but I don't know if the science. Yeah, I mean the science.
Sabrina, you meet a guy and he's like, I've had a vasectomy. Hot or not?
Hot. Cum dump galore. Oh my God, yum, yum, yum. Please. Yes, I love that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's great. And then I don't have to deal with him fucking, no offense, but men, they're so annoying. They just fucking complain and they're so clingy and they're like,
Right here.
help me after I have a vasectomy. It's like, I don't want to do that. He's done.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Oh.
That's
He's already done it. And technically it is reversible for the man.
Is, yes.
So if, let's say, then you were like, "Ugh, I really want another woman to carry my baby. Will you be the
traditional.
father of said baby?
Yeah.
It could still happen.
For sure.
Although, would you worry then about him potentially sleeping around? It could maybe be a little more promiscuous because there isn't the risk of impregnating another woman.
Whatever happened to the
I've already
condom?
been cheated on dozens of times.
Yeah.
And they had no vasectomy and no balls, it seems.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think I'll never, trust another guy again.
Aw.
That's sad.
No, it's the truth. I don't think, I don't know. I don't think, no matter vasectomy or not, they're going to cheat.
Could it be that you're attracted to the type of guy that has a predilection for cheating? Not to stand up for my gender.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I think that you are young and that you are still in your bad boy phase, where there are plenty of guys that would not, but you do not find them to be appealing.
Yeah, just
I do like dirt. I do like dirt bags. Actually,
Rich
somebody
nerds
was
are the
just
worst.
telling me that. They were like,
Once they get their money, they start acting like,
rich nerds
yeah,
are the
they're the one. They'll cheat on you. Look at
look at Bill
Microsoft.
Gates,
Bill
dude.
Gates,
Yeah,
thank
look at
you.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
He
no one wants
literally-
a poor nerd.
There are no poor nerds. Those are just incel losers.
That's okay. Gotcha.
I don't know. I think
close to home.
it really depends. I don't know. I do like the bad boys, especially after everything. Somebody even told me recently they're like, you gotta stay away from the dirt bags. And I was like, I don't know. It's bad. And when I had a nice guy, and Joe knows this, I spoke about him one time on my podcast, and I said I was with Joe, and I said he thinks he's funny, but he's not. And the guy stopped talking to me after that.
It's interesting because it seems like then you are dating guys who truly have very low self-esteem. If you can make
Best thing ever.
I'm sorry, what did
Wow.
you think? Bill opened a beer.
That is the noise most associated with me.
And what did you think it was?
That was amazing. You know what it was?
Guys, do you know how many people hate us? Do you know how many people can just pop through that fucking door at any point of time? And
Let's
everyone
not
has said
encourage
it.
That's why I drink.
I was scared. Okay, for just a second. I have bad anxiety.
That was amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think half the reason that you did that is because Joe was getting deep.
Joe
she
was
was
getting
she
deep.
was giving you
Joe
some
was like,
truth,
oh, no.
and you were so lost in what she was giving you, what she was laying down, that you thought that this was an M16.
Oh my God, grenade of some kind.
I'm a fucking dork. All right.
But I